Y'all remember this Wacker generator here? Well, today we're going to fix it. And this could work on a lot of things you have, especially if your generator has a plastic or gas tank like this. We're going to put a new petcock on there. A link to this will be in the description here, along with the fuel line that I'm going to be using. And we're going to put real gas in it, not water. If you guys remember my last video where I found a bunch of water in this, link up in the top if you guys want to go check that video out. I got the carburetor nice and clean, brand new. This thing should be running like it's supposed to. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start working on this. First thing I would like to do here is we're gonna adjust you here just like that. We're gonna feel down here where this hole is. I got the hole. Now what? From there, we're gonna open our petcock. And what I like to do is start this right here. Just until right here where it's going to lip up. And then we're going to push that in and then push the rest of the way in the hole. So again, find the hole down there. These things are pretty universal. So you shouldn't have too much problem getting it up in there. You might have to get down like I am and just shove her on in there. And this is also going to add a secondary shutoff here. So that has it. Okay, now that that's in there, I'll go ahead and show you guys real quick. Bam, baby. And we want to, and we want the shut off facing us so we can turn it on and off as we please. So now I'm going to put a fuel line going over there to a carburetor. So I'm going to show you the process on how I do that. I know this ain't the most intuitive, technical repair, but I'm going to show you how I get things done here. Here in Arizona style. So I'm going to pull out the fuel line, and I'm going to start by feeding it where the carburetor comes up to. Up and over and down in here. Nope, I forgot to go around here. Now I'm going to grab from back here. Now, this fuel line also came with fuel clamps, but they're in the car, so give me 1 second. Okay, so I got the fuel clamps that came with that. Just gonna grab one. I'm gonna start by putting the fuel clamp onto the fuel line down here. Put it onto the petcock. Cramp that fuel line and pull it forward. Now from there, come over here. We're pretty much almost done with this. Now what we'll do is, by the way, check out this carburetor. Clean as a whistle. I'll try to put a before image over here somewhere. But look at that. Okay, so we're going to undo these 2 bolts I put here just to keep it safe while we're away. Now I want to put the carburetor on, and I want to see where we need that fuel line to go. So like right there. Oh, maybe. Okay, so looks like we're going to cut right here, because right there, then that's the fuel line. So what we'll do is we'll just take our cutters, just give that a cut. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Again, it looks like I missed that hole I was aiming for with this fuel line. Guess it's not that big of a deal. And now, moment of truth, I want to check before we zip everything down where we can't edit it. I'm going to add some gas. This is gas, not water. I'm just adding, you know, probably about half of this gallon, maybe the whole gallon, I don't know. Okay, now I want to make sure that gas is going to come out right there when I turn this fuel on. Fuel's on. If so, I might have to edit the line a little bit. So far, no bueno. I'm going to make sure, I'm going to go ahead and pull my fuel line out and just make sure that fuel is coming out. Okay, it is coming out. So I'm going to have to edit the routing a little bit. Okay, now we can see the fuel line right there, and it is dripping. That's just because there's fuel in the line. So once it stops dripping, I'm going to turn it on and see if gas comes out of that hole. There we go, we got gas coming out. That's perfect, that's what I want to see. So we made this fuel line. In the end, it's going to have to be a little shorter. Right? A little shorter. It's not going to hurt us. I'll just cut that. We can still use this piece of fuel line for a future project. A lot of lawnmowers require this little bit. And so that's still good. So now we can go about putting the car back together. Yes, I remember this carb was a pain in the ass to get this off. I think it'd be a lot easier to get off if I remove this thing. If I remove it just for a second, I don't think it's gonna hurt nothing. almost looks like a governor of some sort. Let's see. A 10 mil. You see this square aluminum thing here? I've never really seen one of those. It has a wire going into it, but it's blocking our throttle, so I think I can remove it. But of course, it's going to be a pain in the ass. I just want it out of the way for a second. I'll put it back, I promise. Oh, there's no room up in here. I'm just gonna bend it up out of the way like that for a second, just so I can put this back on. Be careful doing stuff like that. But you know what? Doing that made it so easy to get that throttle back on. Now just bend it back down and we'll put that nut back in. It's like it never happened. But look at that. Now look at that too. Oh, we gotta put a fuel clamp on. Okay, final leak test here. I'm going to turn the fuel on. Carburetor fuel is on. We don't want no leaks. And this is before I zip everything down. Because once I zip it down, there's no, there is going back, but. Okay. My fuel line up here is a little leaky. I think that fixed that problem. Now, number one question, is gas actually in the carburetor? For that, we just loosen up this. And yes, there is gas in the carburetor. Oh, and that smells like gas. I know, because I put the gas in the damn gas tank. So, now what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're about to finish putting this bad bitch together. And look, damn, only one take, too. Didn't really have to do any editing. That's how easy this job is. Oh. Don't let me forget that. Where'd it go? Where'd the choke go? There it is. Okay, we're going to turn the switch to off. We're going to turn the choke on to get this up in there. Oh yeah, oops, I forgot I had this bolt up here too. I was like, why is this not going on? One take, Andrew. That's how we do it. I show you guys, show you the real way. Sometimes I edit, just because a lot of it's boring. But I show you all the mistakes and all the gaffes that come along with the job too. It's always fun, right? It's always just fun. So we're going to go ahead and turn the fuel back on. We're going to leave the choke on. I have a good feeling that this is going to run, so we're going to go ahead and put the air filter back on. Remember, links in the description for all this stuff. Maybe not this air filter, I'll see. If you guys got this far, I appreciate you guys so much for actually watching. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think the best brand of small engine is. That'd be a code word, you know, like our little code for people who made it this far. And if you're brand new and made it this far, well, hot damn to ya. I don't know what this is. That's what. Hot damn to ya. I think I fucked up. So, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And stay tuned because we got a lot more stuff coming on your way. A lot of cool videos for the winter time I got planned. A lot of tool reviews. A lot of good stuff, actually, if I'm being honest. You're going to not want to miss anything. I got to hurry up. My wife got to get to work. And I got a 3-year-old that is having a cranky ass day today. This goes on like this. That was important. Had to put that on. Otherwise that housing would have sat funny. Oh goddamn, these wing nuts are the longest part of this repair. Okay, we've had gas going in there for quite a hot minute now and no leaks, so that's a very, very, very good sign. Well, you guys think this thing's gonna start? Or was it too far shot? Start or too far shot? That's the number one thing I'm asking myself right now, you know what I'm saying? We got one take. First thing first, before you start your machine, check your oil. You got oil. We got switch on. We got choke on. Put the gas cap back on. Moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Throttle. You guys see that? It kind of scared me for a second. This thing has a real old school eco throttle here. Real old school on this Wacker here. I love it. I love the fact that it has one of those, even being old school. I knew it was gonna fire first pole, guys. I was just fucking with you, unless there was something else terribly wrong that I didn't know about. But yeah, I think maybe this time I'll film a reaction of what the customer thinks. Make sure he's happy with it. Oh, maybe not. Well, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Like I said, all these parts I bought for this Wacker, maybe a few more other things I could think of, I'll put down the link in the description if you have this generator. If you guys are just watching for pure entertainment, guys, man, my heart goes out to you. I appreciate you. I know I'm not that great, but I do love doing this. I do love making these videos for you guys. And I am in beautiful, beautiful Bullhead City right now, and it is like 100 degrees. So I'm ready to go home and play some Diablo 2 for the day. So right up here, that's going to be more generator repairs just for y'all. Right under that's going to be what YouTube thinks you should watch next. And of course, right over there, bam, that's the subscribe button for you new folks. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you next time.